What is strategic analysis? Strategic analysis is the process of assessing an organization's goals, resources, and external environment to determine the best approach to achieving those goals. It involves analyzing the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, SWOT analysis, to develop strategies that align with the organization's overall mission and vision. Strategic analysis is a critical component of business planning and decision-making. It helps organizations identify areas where they can improve their operations and take advantage of new opportunities. By conducting a thorough analysis of their internal and external environment, organizations can develop strategies that leverage their strengths and mitigate their weaknesses. The process of strategic analysis typically involves several steps. 1. Define the organization's mission and vision. This involves clarifying the organization's purpose and long-term goals. 2. Conduct a SWOT analysis. This involves identifying the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. 3. Analyze the external environment. This involves analyzing factors such as market trends, competition, and regulatory environment. 4. Analyze the internal environment. This involves analyzing factors such as organizational structure, resources, and capabilities. 5. Develop strategic options. Based on the analysis of the organization's internal and external environment, develop several strategic options to achieve the organization's goals. 6. Evaluate strategic options. Evaluate each strategic option based on criteria such as feasibility, effectiveness, and alignment with the organization's mission and vision. 7. Select a strategic option. Select the strategic option that is the most feasible, effective, and aligns with the organization's mission and vision. Once a strategic option is selected, the organization can then develop a detailed plan to implement the strategy and monitor its progress over time. Strategic analysis is an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring and evaluation to ensure that the organization remains aligned with its mission and vision and can respond to changes in the external environment. How to carry a strategy analysis. There are many different tools and techniques that can be used to conduct strategic analysis, depending on the specific needs and goals of the organization. Here are some common tools and techniques that are frequently used in strategic analysis. 1. SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is a framework used to identify and analyze the internal and external factors that can impact the organization's performance. SWOT analysis can help organizations to identify their key strengths and weaknesses, as well as opportunities and threats in the external environment. 2. PESTEL analysis. This is a framework used to analyze the political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors that can impact the organization's performance. PESTEL analysis can help organizations to identify the key drivers of change in the external environment and to develop strategies to respond to these changes. 3. Porter's 5 Forces analysis. This is a framework used to analyze the competitive environment in which the organization operates. Porter's 5 Forces considers the bargaining power of suppliers and customers, the threat of new entrants, the threat of substitute products or services, and the intensity of competitive rivalry. This analysis can help organizations to understand their competitive position and to develop strategies to compete effectively in their industry. For a value chain analysis, this is a framework used to analyze the organization's internal activities and processes to identify areas of competitive advantage. Value chain analysis considers all of the activities involved in delivering the organization's product or service to the customer, from sourcing raw materials to delivering the final product. This analysis can help organizations to identify opportunities for cost savings or process improvements that can lead to competitive advantage. 5. Scenario planning. Scenario planning involves creating multiple plausible scenarios for the future and assessing the organization's ability to respond to each scenario. This technique can help organizations to develop flexible strategies that can adapt to different future scenarios. Business Model Canvas. The Business Model Canvas is a visual tool used to map out an organization's business model. It includes key elements such as value proposition, customer segments, revenue streams, and cost structure. This tool can help organizations to understand how they create value for customers and to identify opportunities to optimize their business model. These are just a few examples of the many tools and techniques that can be used in strategic analysis. The specific tools and techniques that are used will depend on the organization's needs, goals, and industry context.